some grumpiness to your internet and Redneck Radio, the live stream where you get an extra healthy side helping today of mashed potatoes and gravy. Sounds good. And with me today, barely just in time, is Mr. Irate Alex. How you doing, buddy?
I got carried away with Netflix. I apologize.
Oh no, say it isn't so. I don't believe it.
Shave face you, right? I'm never late to anything.
Yeah, and you know that if I didn't give you grief over it, I wouldn't be me.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah. So anyway, how you doing besides the getting carried away on Netflix?
I am okay. Thank you very much for asking. How are you?
I couldn't be better. It'd probably be illegal, and probably is in some places.
Probably. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. A little tired. I've been a busy boy all day today.
Getting your video done.
Almost.
Almost.
I've got everything done except the music added. That's all I've got to do, and then it's ready. So, not too much to go. But yeah, welcome everybody. If you've already seen the video, then you know that there's a new GoFundMe out there for my daughter. If you haven't, there is a link in my description for the GoFundMe. As most of you are very well aware, she lost her husband. Was only 28. She's 29 today. It's her birthday, actually.
Yeah. Pass on my birthday wishes, will you?
Yeah. Yeah, she needs some help. Circumstances surrounding her husband's death has created some massive bills for her. And I don't have the money. My family's just poor. And I know you guys probably don't have the money because you just helped me out. You know, I hate doing this right on the tail of helping me out. Like I said in the video, had I known when I ran my GoFundMe that this was going to happen, I would have just gave her the money and lived in the street, you know, because she's my kid, you know. But yeah, it's already, the GoFundMe has already got some action. The video has had some that I put out has had some comments. I will get to that and thanking everybody on the GoFundMe as soon as I can. It's just my day has been so full. I feel like I've just been running everywhere. Although I've barely left my chair, I just feel out of breath.
But I say you don't run anywhere, old man.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, if you would consider, I didn't even put the links to my Streamlabs in there because I would rather see her get the money right now. And even if it's a couple of bucks, man, that helps. It helps.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, there's that. I won't spend a whole lot of time on that because I don't want to bring everybody down, but I just wanted to let you know that it was there. And in case you felt like, you know, making a donation or something to me here, I would rather see it go on her GoFundMe. So if you would, thank you. I'd appreciate it. And I know she will too.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I've been busy today. Woke up at 3:00 this morning.
Good Lord.
I went to bed at 9:00 last night because I was so tired. Have
you had you've had a nap since though, haven't you? Yeah, you had one earlier.
A short one. I ended up napping about 30 minutes. And which for me is a short nap. It's just a short nap for me. A proper nap's at least an hour, you know.
Well, of course.
But you know, I can't eat when I first get up. I got up because I was hungry. My stomach was just saying, eat something. Dummy, you're hungry.
Yeah.
And I can't eat when I first wake up. So, you know, waited a couple hours and ate me something and went back to bed. That's when you seen me earlier this morning on Twitter.
Yeah.
And got back up about 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like that, and started right in editing the next episode of Redneck Trek, which is almost done, folks, and worked on that. And oh boy, there's a story with that one that I'll tell everybody here in a minute. But I got to the point where everything was done except for the music, which is where I'm at now with it. And my family was wanting me to do the GoFundMe, and I thought it might go better with a short little video. So I done that real quick and had people DMing me in Twitter, and I'm not talking about you, Alex. And
better not be either.
I just, oh my goodness, I've just been go. It feels like.
So you've been busy.
I have been busy.
Mm.
I have. Now, you already know this because I told you about it yesterday. but getting this week's episode of Redneck Trek has been an adventure.
Yes, it has. Yeah, you've had a couple of issues, haven't you?
Yeah. So the other night, folks, I decided I'm going to record my game footage for Redneck Trek, and Alex here wanted to talk. And so, hey, Havoc. We went into a hangout and we were sitting talking, and I was playing the game, recording it. Now, it shouldn't pick up anything other than the game, but for some strange reason, it picked up he and I's entire conversation, which I might use part of for like an outtakes video at some point, because some of it was pretty funny. I mean, there's bodily functions and all that funny stuff.
Oh, is that when I had extreme gas?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and it would give you an insight to just what goes on behind the scenes with me and this old boy here. But I didn't know that till the next day. I got up and I'm going to start writing a script for it. And I start listening to the video and I hear us talking. I said, well, this won't work. Fortunately, the game lets you replay some missions, most missions. And so I went in and I replayed the mission, knowing that anybody with sharp eyes is going to notice that there's a big jump in like a 2-level jump in the level of my character in between the last video and this one. But it couldn't be helped. Record the whole mission again, go to script it. It's halfway through the video and the video turns black. And it remains so for the rest of the video. Like, are you kidding me? So I went and recorded it a third time.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, I know how to do that mission with my eyes closed now.
I bet.
But yeah, I've got her done, except for the music. I'll get that done here in a little while after the stream. Won't take very long. Just everything else is done. I just got to get the music added to it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, there has been a major update to the game, so you might notice some difference in the graphics. I think they look a little better. And yeah, so anyway, that's it. There will be a Redneck Trek tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern time,
10:30 GMT.
Yep. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
So, watch out for that, guys. Tomorrow night, I'll be in work when that premieres.
Yeah, you'll be starting your new work week, won't you?
Yeah, I'll be in full and proper shift patterns. As you know, I already did my shadow shifts, my induction. Oh, you know how I was supposed to go in for like a morning sometime during the week?
Mm-hmm.
My boss was too busy, so she's going to come in early on Monday or Tuesday to come do it with me then whilst I'm still on shift.
Oh, real quick, Perfectly Faded Delusion said he just had gallstone trouble, was in the hospital. Dude, I hope you're all right. Glad you're back home.
Yeah.
So
glad you're feeling healthy.
You got nothing to say sorry to me about. I mean, Lord knows I know stuff happens.
Aye. I probably won't be on Redneck Radio until next Saturday.
Okay. Yeah,
Because I do finish the 4-night shift on Thursday, but I'm going to be fucked, mate. So,
well,
um,
between the occasional monkey and Maddie and Pat and Badger, I'm sure I can figure it out.
yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You do need me to hold your hand, though, I'm sure.
I know. I'll miss you. And I'll be quietly crying. I'll have my camera off so nobody will see the tears.
I better turn your mic off as well. He's very loud when he cries, people.
Like you've ever heard me cry.
I've heard you come bloody close, though.
Yeah, you have. Yes, you have. I do have some sentiment. I have a sentimental side. And I'm a tough old bird. I'm a tough old guy, and I talk tough, and I pick on people and stuff. And sometimes people misinterpret that I don't have any feelings, which isn't true.
He's a school bully, everyone. Like, diagnosed sociopath.
I wasn't a bully. I just used to go around. I don't know if I've ever told this, but at school, I used to go around in the lunchroom, and if there was something I particularly liked, and I already ate mine and I wanted some more, I'd go around to people's table and say, "Hey, do you want that?" and stick my finger in it.
So you did the my germs, then
Yeah.
basically. My germs.
Yeah, so they were like, "Well, I don't now."
Shit, dude, I don't care. Like, if you did that to my food, I'd still eat it.
I just picked that part out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love food. I don't waste food if I can help. If I drop it, I firmly believe in the 5-second rule.
Oh, yeah. That's
But,
right, too.
And speaking of that, apologies. I don't know if you guys knows. I got a little bit of the hiccups. I was eating some tuna helper and garlic mashed potatoes. I smashed it down when I got up from my from my nap. So it's kind of got me a little bit of the hiccups there. But
Aye.
yeah. So I wonder if we're going to be able to get through a whole stream today without it being messed with. That was really weird.
Do we know if that was YouTube or StreamYards or?
I have no idea what it was. I've checked everything I can think to check. I even checked to see if I had any strikes or anything that I didn't know about. And no, everything's good. At the time it was acting crazy. I know you guys out there in the chat couldn't hear us, but we were all still talking in the hangout trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
And I went in on my channel dashboard and looked. The stream health was still good. It still said it was live. StreamYard still said it was live. I have no idea what that was.
Yeah, it's really weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really
for those
weird.
unaware, when you stream to YouTube, I guess even using a kind of encoder like StreamYards.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like OBS, is it? So to call it an encoder would be a little bit dishonest.
Well,
but
it is, but it isn't.
Yeah,
it is an encoder, but it's nothing like Stream or like OBS. Rather.
Yeah, we'll just call it an encoder. For those unaware, in your YouTube dashboard, you can go see this for yourself on your own accounts because you all should have a channel, technically speaking. If you go to the live stream bit, there's a kind of like a operations room, if you like, and it tells you on there the stream health of your stream, and it usually comes in green, orange, and red. You get the traffic light system. Mine's usually in red because of the way I have OBS set up. But yeah, it's for Bloodwing, it was still green.
Yeah.
Lights were still on,
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. My coffee went down the wrong pipe.
See, coffee's dangerous. You have to stop drinking it.
Nope. Over my dead body.
Yeah, and you would as well.
Yeah. I just got to remember not to breathe while I'm drinking. They don't mix.
Well, stop trying to pour coffee into your lung.
Well, I'm trying to get that caffeine any way I can. And Kyler, thank you. Says that the GoFundMe is at $351. Last time I looked, it was like at just over $100. That's awesome, guys. That is absolutely freaking awesome.
Yeah, last time I looked was 351.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good news for my daughter. And Straight Sis Mail says, sorry, I have no wampum to donate. Dude, it's all good. If you watch the video, I'll just take your thoughts and prayers, even. Because I'm not a person that doesn't believe in that, because I do. You know, I know not everybody has money, and that's cool. I don't. If one of you come up with a GoFundMe, I'll be honest with you, I would not have money to donate. I just don't.
Yeah.
But
that's why you have a GoFundMe.
But I would sure send you my thoughts and prayers, you know. And so whatever you can do, whichever way you can go, the money or just keep us in your thoughts. Either way, we appreciate it. Appreciate it a bunch. But the stream. Yeah, I don't know. Pat mentioned earlier, he says, I still say it was targeted. Maybe. It was odd that we were just talking about problems we were having with YouTube. Yeah. When all of a sudden we start getting that little circular thing.
Yeah. It's almost as if YouTube automatically picked it up through the caption system they have going on.
Yeah.
It's like my video on Brad Does Banter, you know. Yeah. I was waiting for it to be monetized. And I tweeted at Team YouTube going, any chance, you know, within half an hour, they refused it monetization.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's shady YouTube. Shady.
It is shady. And Kyler, you're right. If it wasn't badly needed, I wouldn't ask. You have no idea how much urgent it took me to even set this up, because I knew you guys had just helped me. But she's in a bad way, and we're at our wits' end on how to help her.
We could always put you on the corner.
Huh?
We could always put you on the corner.
That ain't gonna help her none. In case you didn't see my comment on your video, I get paid money, and I'll be sending that good luck and Gabi with. I did see it, Havoc, and like I said, I will be getting to the comments that were on the video and thanking everybody so far on the GoFundMe as soon as after the stream, and as soon as I get my video edited. It's just like I said, I've just been on the go today, internet wise. I haven't hardly left my chair, but man,
you know, I'd help you, Bloodwing, but I have to put up with enough of your shit to stop you from getting bloody Alzheimer's.
I don't know what you could do for me anyway with any of this.
No, my payday is not until the 15th for my job, mate. So I would help otherwise.
Oh, dude, I know you're in no better shape than I am. So
no, I know, right?
Don't expect it.
There was a bit of good news regarding my job, folks.
Yeah.
My boss said to me, because the way that they do things there anyway, and it's kind of a way to help new employees when they start, so they don't starve to death in the first month. They actually pay a month in advance. Well, no, it's not a month in advance. They pay 2 weeks in advance and 2 weeks ahead. Is it? No, 2 weeks ahead, 2 weeks behind. So that you get a 4 weeks pay on the 15th. So cool. Basically, yeah, I won't be dicked come the 15th. Well, I'll be a little bit dicked because here in the UK, we have something called emergency tax. And you get emergency taxed if you haven't been given a tax code by the time it comes to payday. And the chances are of me getting hold of a brand new tax code before then is slim, because HMRC, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, aren't exactly the best service. now, as you can imagine.
Doesn't your place of employment to handle that? Don't they do that?
Well, yes, they'll be the one handling it, but they have to work with HMRC. Here in the UK, most people who like just work for employers, like if you work for McDonald's, if you work in a clothing store or whatever, if you work in the armed forces, you are under something called PAYE, pay as you earn. That's our system that we have here, because we don't do our own taxes here for the most part, unless you're self-employed or partially self-employed. You
Right.
don't do your own taxes. Your HR department will do it for you.
So, unlike America, where once a year we all got to sit down and figure out how much we owe the government.
Yes, yeah. Although I still have to do that because of money earned from YouTube last year. So,
Yeah.
and I'll have to do it again next year for money I earned this year. Actually,
Well,
no, I won't. I won't have to do it next year because
so
I've not
far,
earned enough.
so far in my entire life, only once have I owed money. I've been able to finagle it and work it around where I at least get a little bit. It might be a couple bucks, but I don't know. One time I did, and that's because I listened to the HR department of where I was working, and went ahead and filed as single, or signed up as single. And as soon as which takes a higher tax rate. And as soon as I seen that I still owed money at the end of it, I said, nope, going back to married with children and all that stuff. Yep. Nope, that didn't work.
Yeah, it's our tax system is a very confusing thing.
Ours is
so I'm
simple.
really looking forward to having to do my own taxes.
Well, these days you can go to like H&R Block, or there's a lot of independent people too that will figure your taxes for you. But it's the software has become so easy to use that most people, my wife and I included, will just do our own online.
Yeah.
And all of that. But boy, when I first started, see, when was the first time I had to file taxes? Probably about 76 or 77. Trust me, it was all on paper. It's this great big long freaking form that was really hard to figure out. And it and an adding machine or a calculator and all your other stuff.
What were those old visor things that accountants would wear? They sat there in the shirt and slacks. They've got like constant like line of cigars or cigarettes. You know what I'm talking about?
I
The
guess
visor
it was
caps.
to keep it had to be well lit so they could see their paper and stuff. But the visor was just to keep it out their eyes, I guess. I don't know. But back in the old days, when dinosaurs still roamed the earth and everything, when I was a kid, it was all on paper. I remember the first time I sat down to do it, my dad sat down to help me, and my gosh, what a confusing crap. It took me all day. And I was just a kid with a job. I didn't have anything extra, no home, none of these extra stuff, to add in there.
Yeah.
So, it couldn't have been any simpler per se, but it took me all day. Now, these days with the software the way it is, you can have your taxes filed, done and complete, know what you're getting back in, a couple hours at most.
Yeah, I know that when I do it, I'll have to do something called what we call it a self-assessment.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I don't know if it's any different for like businesses or whatever, but I'll have to do a self-assessment. I know it's done all online, but I'm not good with numbers, mate. It's not my forte,
Well, you don't. Well, that's the good thing about the software we have, because I'm not either. I don't do math. Math makes my head hurt. I mean, seriously, but the software that we use actually uses it keeps a running total of everything, and in some cases, depending on where you work, your W-2s, which is the piece of paper each job gives you, that's got all your tax information.
I know that because I've watched Shawshank Redemption.
Well, I didn't know. So excuse me.
Shut up.
Anyway, in some cases, depending on where you work, your W-2s has a number on it, and you can input that number, and it automatically uploads all the information.
Last time I did a self-assessment, it's going back a few years now, like 9 years. it didn't do that. It was it's still online,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't do all that. You had to go through inputting all the information, but it didn't do and like because what I think HMRC what they'll do is you input all the info, you send it to them, and then they send you a bill.
Yeah.
Like I think that they do that with we have two types of tax that you'll pay if you're self-employed. You'll pay your income tax, which would be the bulk of it, which would be a lot. Like it'd be a lot depending on what your tax bracket is, and you'll also pay national insurance contributions, which goes into the welfare pot, which is never a lot. Like it's only like £15 a month or something like that, at least in my experience.
Yeah.
Even when I was on 21 grand in the Navy, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to do something this year because of, with YouTube, I'm finally monetized, and with my Streamlabs and that, I'll get what's called from each of those. I'll get what's called an I-9 and have to file those. Now, I doubt very seriously that if you don't make a certain amount in a year, you don't have to file.
Yeah.
And I doubt very seriously I'll break that, because I on an average month with my Streamlabs and what comes out of YouTube, my super chats and so forth, maybe $250 a month most, And last time I remember, it might be different now, but last time I remember, you had to make more than $17,000 in a year.
It's like that in the UK now. The Conservative Party changed it.
I'm sorry, I said 17. I'm sorry, Alex. I said 17. I meant 7,000.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, ours has been jacked right up in previous years under the Conservative government. Someone in the chat will know what it is. I think it's like £11,000 you can earn before you have to pay any tax. Although I believe you still have to pay national insurance contributions. Obviously, I'll be paying tax on the job, but I don't have to manually do that shit. They'll be doing that for me. Right. In fact, I'm not going to say it, obviously, because it's none of your fucking business, you bunch of degenerates. But the agency worker that I was also working alongside over the last weekend showed me how much after tax I'll be earning, and it's not amazing. It's not amazing. But it's a lot better than a lot of the shit jobs around here.
Yeah. Yeah, of course it is. And hey, Data. Hiccup still.
Yeah, given the danger that I could have to deal with.
Yeah.
I bet it happened tomorrow. I bet it happened tomorrow. Some mad shit will happen tomorrow. My very first proper shift, when it's just me on my own for those last 2 hours. Some mad shit's gonna happen.
Well, that way you just get right into it, get it out of the way, and then then it'll become old hat for you.
Well, that's the thing, mate. I'd rather it not, because if mad shit goes down, that means one of the residents has probably died, and I'd rather none of them die.
Well, yeah, I would too, but at some point it's going to happen, and you just get it out of the way. And
I think I may have pinpointed at least 2 possible candidates that's very likely to happen this year or early next year, purely based on their own behavior. There's one who's a nasty individual who, and that's not me just like having a negative opinion of them, that I've watched their behavior.
Right.
And I know their profile, and she's a nasty individual. Nasty. It's people like that when they're hocked up on fucking drugs. They're the ones who push it too far, and there's another guy, and it could be either him or his partner, I don't know, but one of them's gonna go, I reckon. Extremely toxic relationship. Is that what you call them, Mr. Hugh? Inmates. It's funny you say that. My mother-in-law, who I call Dragon-in-law, when she was she was a carer most of her life, Bloodwing, like for the elderly, and she used to call the elderly inmates. But no, they're not inmates. The politically correct term for them now is customer. Believe it or not, they're not paying for anything. Well, some of them are, but we have to call them customers and not residents or whatever else, or especially inmates. I think one of them might punch me in the fucking nose if I called them. I'm not gonna place bets on who's gonna die first, Ryan. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You guys could probably hear my phone makes like a little drum roll when it goes off. You probably heard that in the background. I guess somebody caught on. I was hoping nobody's seen it. Alex seen it earlier. I accidentally put the wrong number in on the GoFundMe, and it said $350,000.
Yeah, clients is probably the best term.
What I was trying to do was to put 3,500 and then 0.00 to make sure it knew that it was 3,500 and not $35. But apparently the period or point didn't take, the decimal did not take, and it read it as 350,000.
You must have a keyboard like mine, mate. Just you're bashing the P key and it won't friggin' type it. Drives me mad. But yeah,
I fixed it. It's only 3,500. It was never meant to be that much.
Yeah, it's a good thing Cryptic sent me that DM.
Yeah,
you know, like, can we raise Bloodwing $3,500 for his daughter, and then the rest up to 350,000 for him, please? It's got to be a millionaire in the chat, I'm sure.
Sharing it a lot on Twitter, yourself included, but somebody shared it with Joe Rogan.
Did they?
Tagged him in on it. Yeah. Now, I'm too small for somebody like Joe Rogan to pay attention to, but that would be cool. Somebody like him got the word out.
Well, shit, Joe Rogan could just donate
it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. RBA Dar says I do nothing, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that you everybody that's give. I appreciate it, and everybody that can't give but wants to. I know how that is, and I appreciate that too. You're all good in my book. Trust me, I'm reminded every day of how good of people you all are every time I look at my new refrigerator. So as long as I own this thing, I'll be reminded daily just how good of people sub to me on YouTube. So,
indeed. All right, Alex. Of course, bashing the P won't work. You got a stroke. Yeah. Hardy. By the way, Havoc's one of my channel members.
Mm-hmm.
Did I see Michael Weiner in the chat earlier?
Did you see who?
Michael Weiner. In fact, no, Perfectly Fair Delusions. She's one of my channel members.
Pretty sure I seen Michael earlier.
I'm sure there's a couple of my channel members in the chat there. I have uploaded a video today, Bloodwing. Of course, it's not public, and of course, it got hit by the friggin' bot. And it's on Kickstarters. Oh yeah, Functional, I believe is no. Functional is not one of mine. He's a subscriber, but he's not a. No, he's not. He's not a channel member. No. Or is he? I don't know, dude. I can't remember these things. Bloodwing has given me bloody dementia.
Dementia is not catchy.
What do you mean, unfortunately? And what? Unfortunately, not. You mean? Yeah, or is he just being a dick? Most likely being a dick. I'm just going to take it the positive way. Because that's better for me. Unfortunately, not. Oh, see, there we go. Yeah. Well, I know what the crack is with you, Functional. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Yeah.
I'll take you home and dip you in my coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but I'm still going to dip you in it. It doesn't sound right if I say, I'm going to take you home and dip you in my tea. See, it just sounds stupid if I say it like that.
Well, yeah, but we know the British and their tea.
But I know, but I'm not gonna like. It does like the point of that term is to say that something's cute. It doesn't sound right. Like I'm gonna dip you in my cup of tea. Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Bloodwing.
Are you to starting your new job?
Well, no, I've already started it, mate.
Well, I mean, to starting on your
to start the main shift pattern. Yeah, 4 nights on, 4 off. 4 nights on, 4 off. I only work 6 months out of a year. In
essence, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I know that doing a night job will drive down my life expectancy. Not that it's already been driven down a butt ton anyway, but yeah, I am looking forward to it. Looking forward to get stuck in. It is very interesting, despite my anxieties and fears about the job. I do have a couple of other anxieties that are less to do with the job, but well, they're to do. I can't speak English today. I have a few other anxieties that I fear may happen as a result of me being in that job. But I'm sure that I'll be able to figure shit out. I'm sure. But there are much bigger and worse problems in the world right now.
Shio. It's a good thing I love bad jokes.
What do an ambulance and a gay boy have in common? They both get loaded in the back and they both go woo. No, I know it's some basic bitch first world problems and stuff. I just have a couple of anxieties, not only about the job itself, and not doing enough if the shit ever hits the fan,
Yeah.
But worried about my YouTube channel and stuff like that and everything. I realized that I abandoned Irate Bear, but I still have been building Irate Alex since the end of 2018. I still put a butt ton of work into it. So I put more work into Irate Alex in the last year than what I did into Irate Bear in 3.
Yeah.
I am a bit concerned about that falling apart. I hope that it doesn't. And I hope that I'm able to produce the type of content that I want to be able to produce and not just produce easy to make bullshit, because people will be able to tell if I don't put the effort in, because I need to be able to feel passion about what I want to do. So, but that's a basic bitch first world problem. There are much worse things to be worrying about right now. Like, for example, Bloodwing's daughter needs your help, people.
Yep.
Needs your help. And I'd be eternally grateful, and I'd let Bloodwing give you a handy around the back of a shed if you would go donate to this GoFundMe right now. Because there are people who have far worse anxieties. I know what it's like to be heaped on with debt. I know what it's like to be heaped on with debt, Bloodwing, and it's not a nice feeling. And that's not even the same situation. So that's like 20 times friggin' worse.
Yeah.
Like your daughter is just like you, though, isn't she? She's a tough girl.
Yeah, she's probably least tough out of my 3, but she's pretty tough. She's been handling this pretty good so far as I can tell. But she's been keeping herself pretty busy, working extra hours. She's working today and stuff like that, so she's been keeping herself pretty busy, keeping her nose to the grindstone and doing what she can. But yeah, I ran into a problem though. If you've ever made a GoFundMe, for some reason it demands a picture. You have to put a picture up there or it won't finish making the campaign.
That's right, Mum of Many, who's in the chat there.
Yeah.
Family sticks together.
Yeah, man.
You don't fight each other, you fight everyone out there.
Mama Minnie, probably the toughest one I got. I don't know if it's her or J Kid. It's close. They're tough in different ways. But they require you to put a picture up. Well, I didn't. I know, shame on me, but I don't have a picture of my daughter on my phone or anything. I know what she looks like. I don't need a picture.
But you need to get those before the dementia sets in.
Grandkids, yes. I've got pictures of, but not my daughter. Anyway, I had to go to her Facebook and steal one of her pictures to put up there.
What's up with my phone? It's being weird. Tougher than Russell Crowe, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Russell Crowe throw a phone at someone? Oh, but you haven't got to be tough to yeet a phone at somebody, obviously. But
well, that happened.
Shia Garaf, stop it. Like,
the blind man.
stop getting your jokes from the friggin' dad joke Twitter account.
He did see it coming.
Of course, you'd laugh at that.
Well, yeah, I love dad jokes. I love bad jokes. Just
Well, I like dad jokes, but that's stop it. And yes, Mr. I'm just going to call you Monopoly because that's a better way of pronouncing it. Yeah, I'm aware of it. I was letting Bloodwing, speak. Yeah,
I was looking at it. I don't have any clue how you would pronounce my name. It depends on which name you go by. I have an internet name, which is Bloodwing. I have a nickname that all my family and close friends call me. I have my real name, and my real name has a short version. So I've got like 4 names. Which one do I use?
He's greedy. He has all the names.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll do it. Why not? So just to amuse you, Mr. Monopoly. So I take it I've got to spell it. It's not just initials. I've actually got to spell my name. Okay, you ready for this?
Okay.
Kata ku na ka tu. What the fuck's the D? T ku she. Or if I just do Alex rather than Alexander, katakuna. Akuna Matata.
I don't know. You kind of sounded like to me like old boy trying to remember the spell during Army of Darkness. Klaatu. Or have you never seen Army of Darkness? Please tell me.
I have not.
Oh,
shut up.
Good grief. Thank you, Cryptic, for the donation. I thought it was Alex. Click.
Shut up, you racist.
But I mean, if I'd done Bloodwing, my gosh, I'd get lost before I got to the end of that. But because there's too many letters.
Shit, dude, I got lost on 4 letters.
Let's see if I can do my nickname. To do T. I guess it's TE would be T.
To do T.
To do TT foo. TT foo.
To do TT foo.
Yeah.
Oh God! Can you imagine that fucking name in a badly dubbed anime?
Aren't they all badly dubbed?
Shut your face! I don't want that elitism bullshit, especially from you, hater of anime.
I am, and I've gave them a chance. They just not my thing. Just not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
If they're yours, yeah, you go right on. You do you, unless it's that lolly crap, and then you need to burn in heck. But
yeah, well, that's hentai, mate. A lot of anime has lolly characters, but it doesn't mean that they're sexualized.
Yeah. Speak English.
Sheograph, behave yourself.
Shio, you just keep going. Don't you listen to him?
No. He needs to be stopped. He's saying Shota. He needs to stop.
Clop, clop. I don't know what that is.
Streamlabs, old man.
Okay. Thank you, Cryptic. I got locked in a room with nothing but a deck of cards. I was in solitary confinement.
Out.
Oh, good.
For that one, you're going to have to make a big donation to the GoFundMe, Cryptic, because that was an abomination.
Yeah.
But you need to be stopped for that.
$5 in the bad joke jar, which is the same link as my daughter's GoFundMe in the description. So yeah,
I'll just chucked it in the chat as well. That was just offensive. Like, I don't know why the social justice crowd gets so triggered by like racial jokes or sexual jokes. They should be more offended by jokes like that.
Yeah.
Boo!
Yeah, they're just jokes.
Don't
Just...
stop. Oh, he's such a racist.
Oh.
Fucking ching chong chow, man. Open your eyes.
Now who's the racist?
Yeah, well, I've got to give it back. Like, I'm not going to sit here and take it.
Diesel Dave, there's no hurry. That GoFundMe will stay up until we reach the goal. And you guys will probably get sick of me pushing it. But I'm sorry, that's my daughter. And you know, I would, if it were my own GoFundMe, I as you can tell, I've barely mentioned it since that initial push. But for my daughter, that's different.
Of course.
And so I apologize in advance if you get tired of hearing about it, but yeah, it'll be up for a while. So
That's fine.
Yeah, until we reach the goal, you know, and maybe I'll get surprised and we'll reach our goal in a hurry. I kind of doubt it though, because that's a pretty good chunk of change. $3,500, no joke.
Well, yeah, that's more than what the first one was.
Yeah,
isn't it?
That was just $2,000. So yeah.
You know what you could do, and something I realized when I was sifting on Kickstarter yesterday and today.
Right.
You can make a lot of money if you basically rip off like an already established like TV show or something, and turn them into enamel pins.
Okay.
Yeah, it's well, you'll have to see it in my video when I release it. But there's a lot of single mothers I seem to have found on Kickstarter who are making money by taking either blatant copyright infringement or they're finding a really niche activist movement, which isn't really a movement or whatever, and they're creating enamel pins out of them, and people are pledging to these things.
Yeah.
Granted, the 3 that I found so far, which were awful, by the way, they don't have a lot of money, but they did have money. They did have money. It's usually some single mum who uses Etsy, and basically they're trying to, you know, obviously sell shit on the website, but they're getting investments from the public, if you will. So you can always do that.
Data, I'm on live chat. Not sure why you think I'm on top chat, but I'm on live chat. And yes, I'm seeing your jokes, but Alex is talking and I didn't want to interrupt.
You could do it for Redneck Trek. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
I'll give away one of the things out of my video. There was it was called Vagina something. Let me get this up because I want to be able to explain this to you. Off topic vids. Where's the vagina? Oh yeah, it's called Hungry Vaginas. This Kickstarter project.
Oh please.
Now, when I saw that, I thought, you know, horror movie maybe, or perhaps somebody's making custom vagina teeth.
Right.
Perhaps as like an anti-rape mechanism. We've all seen the anti-rape devices they have for Africans. But no, it's not that. It's not that. It's a music video that is supposed to help them explore how female representation is being done in the current year, but they haven't got any music.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Don't ask me.
I'll open this shit for you, right? I'll open it. A one-night stand. A boy and a girl are having sex, and the boy disappears into the girl's vagina. I was like, what?
Huh? Strap a board on your butt so you don't fall in, dude.
Yeah. It's like, well, first of all, like if you're putting your willy in that, like if you can hear your voice back at you from across the room and it's coming from her vagina, don't Don't get in there.
Hello.
Oh, exactly.
And let me say, I just love that now the chat has exploded and everybody's telling bad jokes.
Well done, Faithless. Well done. There you go. Vajumanji. I like that. I wish I thought of that when I was recording it. A music video project by Anita Foreign and Marie Foreign. They're both Danish. Of course, it's European. We want to investigate how female desire is portrayed in our mainstream pop culture. We feel that it is in need of a challenge. So we shoved a little boy into a girl's vagina. I'm joking, it doesn't say that. Because it has a strong voice in how females are portrayed in pop culture. That is why we want to play within this format. I think you've gone too far. We haven't decided on the music yet. I mean, how are you making a music video without the music exactly? Well, I thought you had to make the song and then the agent would put the band in touch with a director and then they'd sort it from there. But they're making a silent horror movie by the sounds of it.
Maybe it's supposed to be like beat poetry. I don't know.
You know what? I'd prefer to watch that. This is why we want to play with this format. We haven't decided on the music yet because we want to open to whatever music will tell the story in the most powerful way. Yeah, but what if that music is like death metal, but the lyrics match up to it? Hungry vagina.
That would actually be a top-selling death metal song.
Oh, you should. Yeah, I'll buy it. This is not a video ordered by a band or a label, but the story we want to tell. Well, can't you just make a safer work version and upload it to YouTube? And I'm sure YouTube would promote the shit out of that. So who are we? A pair of degenerates from Denmark, by the sounds of it. They're a pair of scumbags from some national film school in Denmark. All effects will be done analog on set. Oh, God. We have one of the most experienced stunt coordinators in Denmark on our team.
What do you need a stunt coordinator for that for?
I'm betting they have like a giant paper mache vagina that the guy's going to have to dive into. You know, it's got chicken wire in it, you know, so that's why they had to have the stunt man. He has done stunts for Suzanne Bear and Thomas Vinterberg, among others, and he will help us. And we need money to do these effects properly. So what do we need? We need 5,000 Danish kroner that we pledge. You know what? If you give me that in equivalent but British money, I'll create something people actually want to watch.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll just hire a couple of porn actors and actresses and make them fuck in my living room. I'll film that shit. I'll upload it. You can all watch it.
oh, this is going to get me demonetized, but I got to read Shio's joke. I've got to. As somebody,
are you telling me it's me screaming hungry vaginas won't get you demonetized?
Probably. And this is as somebody who's got Jewish blood in him. My grandfather was Jewish. What do you call a roller coaster only Jews can ride? The Holocauster.
For God's sake.
Hey, funny's funny. I don't care. You know.
I'm offended on behalf of the Jews for that one. Like, good grief. Shio, stop getting your jokes from Wikipedia.
Ezub said that's $510 USD.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's not much.
I can still get a couple of dirty bastards to fuck for that. You're paying a couple of crackheads on the road to do it for 20 quid. That'll do. I'll keep the rest. So we need one bed that we can customize. We need to cut it up and lift it to make the boy disappear. So you're going to basically build the same contraption that Wallace and Gromit have then, except, he's not going to find himself being, dressed automatically and given breakfast automatically. He's just going to find himself in a dark, damp vagina hole that you've created.
Badger says, I disavow.
Of course. Well, yeah, he has to say that, otherwise he'll
Yeah,
be
he's got to be
arrested.
careful over there
Yeah.
because that's serious business. Where he's at.
3 identical mattresses that we can cut up to make the disappearance possible. All right. Bed sheets that we can destroy to cut up as well. Basic props to dress the room. The money will help us dress it exactly as we want it. So the video will not have to compromise on looks. Costumes, we need a special dress for the female lead to make the disappearance look believable. It's not going to happen.
I'm sorry. I'm watching these jokes in the chat.
This is actually a very old Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how old it was. This is from back in 2015.
And they still haven't made their goal?
No. I don't know why it's still...
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know why it's still up. They should have taken it down. I think they did make their goal.
Yeah.
So it was 6,630 Danish kroner. Managed to get pledged for 45 backers. Good Lord.
Jay Wolf says, what do you call a dog with no legs? Doesn't make any difference. It won't come anyway.
Bloodwing, I just have to read this one last thing.
Okay.
Because I went to their update page and April 14th is when they released it.
That's tax day.
And Hungry Vagina's release party tomorrow. That sounds more like a threat than it does anything else, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hungry Vagina's release fest. That sounds like a disease.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how old this was. Well.
Mama Minnie, his laugh makes it funnier. You should be used to my laugh by now. You've listened to it for over 30 years.
You just tell everybody how old she is. She's like, shut up.
She's 3 years older than my youngest daughter, who just turned 29 today.
Mm. Oh, there are some very strange Kickstarters, man. Like the silver underwear one, that always gets me.
Yeah?
Yeah, they thread silver into your underpants. And that's supposed to be like antibacterial, odor free, you know? It's weird. It's weird. But
well, having heard that, guess what time it is?
You heard Hungry Vagina and now you need to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, it's a whole heck of a lot of fun to go pee all the time. I'll be back.
All right. What's going on, chat? What's happening, everybody? It's Saturday night. It's Redneck Radio. It's the 28th of September. Good grief. Where's this month gone? And the old man's gone for an old man's. And there's 61 people watching, 41 likes. That's a decent ratio, but I think we can do better. That looks like it's Duck Dog's dislike. Of course, that's pretty much standard for him. What's going on, Jordan? How are you? Sheargarath, the security staff at Samsung are the guardians of the galaxy. For fuck, right, out. That's it, right. That's enough. Stop it. Stop it. Right, you're killing me with these. These are worse than bread puns. Whoever won the Papa Potty Pool, come collect your winnings. Absolutely. And Mum of Many there throwing the GoFundMe chat. GoFundMe link. And if you want to support and are able to and want to support Bloodwing's daughter during this time of crisis, please do so. I'm sure that the old man would really, really appreciate it. Plus, I heard that, he can take his teeth out and he can do the gum thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard he can suck a golf ball through a garden hose. I'm just saying. Come on. Alex, why did the Invisible Man turn down the job offer? He couldn't see himself doing it. Out! Enough! So why are you making me suffer? What have I done to you, people? Come on. Stop torturing me like this. It's because you won't be able to do it for much longer on a regular basis. You've only got tonight, and that's it. Because I start my proper shift pattern tomorrow. 4 nights on, 4 nights off, baby. I'm very, very much looking forward to getting into it. The month has disappeared into the angry vagina. I should have looked at the friggin' date of that thing. I didn't realize just how old it was. You see things like that. You know, you don't look at the fine print because you're too busy looking at the text that says "hungry vagina" on it. Of course, the dirty German is in the chat. Are you going to come on the stream, ball bag? And you're German. I better rephrase that. Are you going to accept an invitation to the stream? I don't want you coming on anything, especially with that neck beard of yours. If you want them to stop, just yell "Order! Order!" I'm not John Burkow, mate. Come on. Now, Alex, what has two butts and kills people? For God's sake. Why can Stephen Hawking only do one-liners? Because he can't do stand-up. For fuck's sake. Right, can somebody in the chat with a wrench just start timing these people out? Because YouTube is going to shut down this channel just based on these friggin' terrible, terrible dad jokes. Stop it. Stop it. You know someone's just sat there thinking of all these friggin' jokes, like just thinking of the most terrible jokes that they possibly could. Watch Charred Black, Red, and In a Chair. What? Go on. Stephen Hawking in a house, for fuck's sake. That's not even a dad joke. That's a joke that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like what? When I was a teenager, somebody told me a joke, right? And he's like, "Oh, what has two legs and bleeds?" And I went, "A woman on a period?" And he went, "No, half a dog." And that, because it just made no sense, I was just crying with laughter at that.
When I was younger, the thing was dead baby jokes.
Oh, of course, yeah. Those one make you feel guilty for laughing at.
Yeah. Like, what's the difference between a truckload of babies and a truckload of ball bearings?
What?
You can't unload the ball bearings with a pitchfork.
Oh. Oh, good grief. It's not babies. What is it? Blue and fucks grannies.
Oh no.
Hypothermia. Angry Illinoisan. Bear, what is wrong with the daughter again? Blood, please. No, blood, please.
What?
Explain.
Explain what?
The Angry Illinoisan, why you had the GoFundMe.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was distracted for half a second. Didn't hear you. My daughter just lost her husband. He passed away.
We just sat here making dead baby jokes and dying old people jokes.
It's all right. They're still funny. And she's, just young. She just turns 29 today, as a matter of fact. It's her birthday. But circumstances surrounding his death has left her with some very hefty medical bills, among other things. So, yeah, she needs some help or she's going to lose what little bit she has. And all this, and she's now a single parent trying to take care of 4 young girls. So, yeah, she needs some help.
She's up shit creek without a paddle.
Yeah.
And I know that Angry Illinois has been very generous in the last couple of months with donations. Anyway, standard donations. And many of you, of course, have been very generous towards either myself or to Bloodwing's GoFundMe, the previous GoFundMe, this GoFundMe, or just supporting on a regular basis. But if you are able to, and if you want to, God will accept you into heaven. But if you don't, you're going to hell. So we can promise you salvation here on Redneck Radio.
The typical disclaimer. Yeah, if this was just a case of her being bad with her money and spending it and being in bed, I wouldn't even mention it. But this is by no
data. Sorry,
this is by no means on her shoulders. It's not her fault. You know, it's just life came at her really hard, really fast, and you know, is what it is. But she could sure use the help, and she would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it. But
Yeah.
At the store, the link is in the description. Yes, Angry, Illinois. Yes.
Can I send a link to the German so I can make German jokes?
I don't care. You know,
And when I say German jokes, I just mean I'm just going to call the German a neckbeard badger over and over again.
You know he's always welcome.
Let me just. Oh no, do you follow Irate Alex, German boy? If you don't, you fucking better rad sharpish, sunshine.
Fun
fact, I will go to Germany. I will get on the Eurostar, and I will come to your country, and we'll be having words, son.
Fun fact, I was one of the first people in our genre, he says with air quotes, to ever stream with Badger. Way back in the day.
So that's the reason why you're all wrinkly and... Oh, what is your Twitter on there, mate? Because I don't follow him back, apparently.
Who?
The Badger, yeah. He has a new one, doesn't he? I probably wouldn't have known it was you.
No, it
FHS
goes
Badger.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, FHS Badger. There it is.
Yeah.
There
and I'll flip back over to the StreamYard dashboard to catch him when he comes in. So.
Yeah, you have to be careful with them, mate, because there'll be poo up the walls or something. You know what the Germans are like for poo?
Why don't you tell me?
Well, they invented scat porn, weren't they? Yeah, Essen mein Scheiße. They're a bunch. They're a strange country. The Germans. They've got the nice beer.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the nice ladies.
Mm-hmm.
They have some weird food. Like they have a massive obsession with sausage. They would of course be obsessed with anything that's phallic, and pooing on each other. For functional's correct, yeah. I mean, our boy Badger, he's an innovator. You know, he's a pioneer, a pooineer, even.
A pooineer.
Yeah. What's funny is you probably can't hear any. There he is.
Yes, he can.
He can hear me now.
He can hear you when he's in the waiting room too. I know that for a fact.
I could hear you the whole time.
Ladies and gentlemen, our pooineer, faster, higher, stronger Badger. Why that? That's a weird name to have.
It's for his sports channel.
Yeah.
Faster, higher, stronger Badger.
Yeah, see?
It's got
a good flow to it.
Well, well, faster,
hey,
stronger, higher is would
faster,
roll.
higher, stronger.
I don't know. I see it, and I'm instantly reminded of Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man. So, but I'm old, you know.
See, that's not even a Steve Austin I know. Just know the other one. The one that's more like you, you know?
Yeah. Thank you, Cryptic, for the donation. Blind Germans have problems with not seeing. Okay. Don't get that one.
I do.
Well, can you explain? I realize you're killing the joke by explaining.
I got it now. It took a second.
Yeah. Alex, you want me to still explain because you didn't get it, or
did Dave? No, I don't get it still. But Dave's giving me shit there in the chat.
Just take the last two words of Cryptic's content and say it in your mind over and over a couple of times. You'll get it.
Say it quickly.
Say what? Say what quickly?
The last two words.
The last two words
of Cryptic's comment. Yeah.
Not seeing.
Nope. No.
Say it faster.
See, British, it doesn't work.
Getting it. There we go.
Now the light's on. Yep.
Yeah. You gotta pronounce it like a redneck. It's not.
You said it as not see. It doesn't work. He's seeing it. That's stupid. That's cryptic. That's retarded. See it. See. It's not C. It's not C. I did not see that coming. That's the joke, you ball bag. Fuck's sake, no wonder I didn't get it. It's not even fucking English.
We love you, Cryptic. Or I know I do.
Yeah, speak for yourself, man. Nah.
What's up? What's up, German boy?
Today was a busy day.
Really?
Yeah.
Too, huh?
Did you have to hoover your mum's living room
No.
and then your own basement dwelling?
No. I'm not in the basement. I'm in the like.
You had to
above.
empty your jizz bin.
No. No, my grandpa came around and drove me to his place to fix the router and the TV.
Oh.
I didn't know you were Indian.
Well played.
Real quick, thank you, Cryptic. I triggered the darkie.
Shut up, slant eyes. Fucking make me some chicken balls and some fucking chicken fried rice. I'm hungry. Oh, midnight in XL, they're standing up for you, Badger. How would Badger go about emptying your mum? Punch her in the stomach. That joke would have worked if he had said it.
Actually, pretty good coming up with off the fly.
It took you a while to come up with that. Like, it's called a quip, not a slew. You fucking slow retard. We have special schools to put you in.
All right, Alex, our local comedic critic.
Everyone's a fucking critic. If he's Indian, does that mean he poops in the street? Absolutely. Well, they poo on each other in the street if they're German and Indian.
I thought that was San Francisco.
No, they do it at the top of a hill. And then they let it roll down.
That's true.
Yeah, special schools where he can concentrate. Yeah, absolutely.
Why do I keep accepting these invites? Like,
I don't know. You know what we're all about. Yet you accepted it.
Yeah. I'll never learn.
I know.
That's me embracing the redneck culture.
There you go. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
You smoke on the toilet?
No, I'm not that far into it. I'm just starting out.
Just
not learning. That's the first part, and then we go on from there.
Okay.
I got you one better, Data. The last joke you just told, I got you one better. What do you call a man with no arms and no legs?
Sandbag?
Matt.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I like that. The thing is, right, I associate the name Matt with Boulder Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Jarbo.
I knew who you meant.
Yeah. I can't think of... That's it, mundane Matt, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, what do you call a man with no arms or legs in the water? Bob. For fuck's sake. Well, what have we been doing anyway? Faster, higher, stronger, Badger. Esports.
Yeah, I just,
good call. Very good call, sir. I'm being genuine right now.
Wait, what?
I'm being genuine, you piece of shit.
About what?
I am. No, I think that's a very smart thing to do right now. Like, guys, seriously, if there was a time ever right now to get in on a gold rush on online entertainment on YouTube, get into esports commentary. Seriously.
The thing is, I might be too late already. Despite the weird thing is, despite me doing this now for 11 or 12 years, I think 11 years at this point, I might be too late because I stopped doing it like 67 years ago, and then I just picked it back up 2 years ago, and really seriously like 9 months ago or a year ago maybe. And so basically I'm too late. I feel like maybe good things come down the line, but not hopeful.
Are you making video content or are you streaming it?
I am. Like, what do you mean? Like the esports commentary or my channel?
Is that what you're doing? You're doing esports commentary, yeah?
I'm doing both. I'm doing
Like
esports
esports
commentary
news and-
I'm doing esports news for like the channel with sports and esports to try to find to pick the two together. But I'm also doing esports commentary, as in casting, on league channels, like not on my own, but when like sim racing leagues. And yeah.
So you're making videos and you're live streaming the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 2 entry points there.
Yeah.
And of course, depending on what you cover, could depend on various other entry points. No, I don't think it's too late. I still think there's a gold rush. I still think that this still very much the Wild West with the esports stuff. What are you laughing at?
He's reading.
Geograph. What was the little Syrian girl doing on the playground swing? Annoying the sniper. I'm sorry, but that's a good one right there. I don't care who you are.
Look, a good sniper wouldn't be annoyed. He would shoot and he would hit.
And real quick, and I'm sorry, Cannibal Caretaker, you're wrong. It's not that I'm not familiar with the anime and different animes, because they've been around forever. They were around when I was a kid. We just called them Japanimation. We didn't call them anime.
Oh God.
They later shortened it to anime. We had things like Speed Racer and Racer X and stuff like that. I just don't like the art style. I don't like the scripts. I don't like the dubbing. There's just nothing I like about it.
But that's why you don't watch them dubbed. You watch them subbed. Come on.
There's also many different types of animation style and art styles.
Yeah,
that too. Yeah.
Many different ones.
So,
but I have to say, the thing is, I'm with you on most. Like I'm not too big of an anime fan, but the one that for, oh God, at this point now for 17, 18 years has been with me is Detective Conan, sometimes also known as Case Closed. Have you ever watched that?
I don't think so.
Give it a try.
I've tried quite a few. I even tried one that I thought, I've got to like this because I like Godzilla. So I watched the Godzilla.
The Netflix one.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
That's that's all CG style. That's that's actually not that new of a style either.
Yeah.
Do you like detective stories like Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you might be into. There's a lot of Sherlock Holmes references in there. I mean, Detective Conan. Who wrote Sherlock Holmes? Arthur Conan Doyle.
Right. I got it.
That's where the name comes from, and it's full of references. Give it a try. Honestly, this might be. It's one of the few that I really like. I watched a lot of them. I grew up with like Pokemon and Naruto and One Piece and all these. I like Pokemon, obviously, because everyone does. But other than that, I watched One Piece, never liked it. Watched Naruto, never liked it. But Detective Conan was the one that always stuck with me. Just give it a try. And it's one of the lesser known as well. It's not you got to watch this, you got to watch that, where everyone tells you the same, and you're watching it, you're like, no.
And it's not that I don't like cartoons, because I do. I absolutely loved that Netflix series. What was it? Death, Love, and Robots, I think it was called.
What the hell?
Oh, great series.
I know Robots Chicken, but that's about it.
No, I said it was a cartoon. You're not paying attention. I said it's not that I don't like cartoons.
The German was speaking.
No, I was done.
Yeah, he stopped and I started.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Why are you not paying attention now? Come on, man. Uh-oh.
But you listened to that, didn't you, Alex? You watched it.
Watch what? I wasn't listening.
See,
Of course.
Love and Robots.
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
not
watched. Well, I
surprised.
didn't watch all of it. I would only watch the 3D animation ones, except the Junkyard one. Oh, the Junkyard. Wait. The Junkyard one and the robot one, where the black guy robot, who eventually goes on to completely dismantle himself.
Yeah, I watched them all, and they were very good. And if you like animated features, it's great. I recommend watching it. It's on Netflix. Thank you, Cryptic. I called a dwarf by the wrong name. He wasn't happy.
No.
All right.
Aw. Which one was he?
I would assume he was grumpy.
Yeah. Yes.
Uh,
Most likely, yeah.
But and it's not even like I'm a snob over the animation and stuff. I mean, I grew up on Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Come on, you can't get worse animation than in those old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. You can't. It's just I don't know. I just don't get it. The anime just doesn't grab me. And I was around a lot of it because when Mama Minnie and the kids were here, they were always watching animes, and I could tell when they were watching animes because I swear the voice actors on animes think that they have to shout every line. I swear to goodness.
Well, it
Because they
depends
do.
what you're watching, mate. If you're watching a shonen anime, that's going to happen.
Now, what did Cannibal Caretaker do?
Don't worry. He doesn't exist anymore. It's fine.
Okay. I'm just not used to seeing people get timed out on my channel.
Yeah, that's all right. He knows what he did.
What did he do?
Enjoy your 10 minutes in timeout, ball bag.
Anyway, what else we got? What else we got?
Well, I mean, I was trying to get into Badger's business plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you're doing the esports commentary, you're doing the sports commentary, you're doing the sports and esports news.
Yeah.
And you're doing that in the form of videos and live streams, and you're doing that on YouTube
and
Twitch.
And no, but I'm also putting it up as a podcast as well.
Oh, okay. Are you putting that up as a podcast onto like iTunes, or is that just like a? Okay.
No, it's iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, like all these platforms. It's pretty easy to get on there.
Okay, that's good news, man.
Yeah,
I wish you the best with that.
Thanks.
I was actually saying something about that the other day. That right now is a good time to get into it because it's the gold rush and everything. Like it's blowing the fuck up. Mainstream media's got their hands on it. You know, now to be the time to do it.
Yeah, I was thinking because with the like now that the gambling laws on the NFL and stuff have been like loosened, it may actually be a good time to also get into into some kind of gambling podcast. Sports gambling.
Sheargrath is trying to get to you there, Badger. When's the
I'm not even reading his shit.
When's the episode come out about the Fudge Packers losing? I guess now would be the wrong time to mention the name Eagles.
No, I mean, honestly, I if you like pay attention to my Twitter, you may have seen that. I think it was on Wednesday. It was the day before the game.
Yeah.
I actually put up my pick and I said, yeah, Eagles are at least going to cover the +4.
Yeah, and you hoped that the Packers didn't lose. Yeah,
I hope. I had a feeling, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I pay attention because you're one of the few people that I follow that actually like football like I do. So
fair enough.
Yeah. Owen, better late than never, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, Owen? Good to see you, dude. It's one of my channel members and a long-time viewer.
Would it be jinxing it if I said so far so good? They haven't cut the stream off.
Let's just not talk shit about YouTube.
Wait. Just you wait.
Don't complain about YouTube. It won't happen.
Yeah. You know, it might even be fun to science that sometime, just to see if it happened again if we start talking about YouTube all the time.
Maybe. I mean, what YouTube hasn't done anything else, have they?
No. I actually checked my channel this morning and everything's in good standing. So.
Okay. YouTube hasn't got 20 other shit though, have they? News wise.
Not that I'm aware of.
But no, I was about to start talking about Chris Ray Gun's last video because I actually sat down and watched it, but I don't think that's really worthy of conversation. Well, actually, it might be. What are they fucking called now? It wasn't Polygon. Was it Polygon? Who did I hit piece on him? No, it was Kotaku. Oh, Kotaku wrote a hit piece about Chris Ray Gun. He's just like, what the fuck are you guys on about? You know, like they're trying to make him out to be a fucking Nazi or some shit. He's like, look, like they were poking at various videos of his, trying to paint him as the devil, and like so they just completely missed the mark on so much of it. Like even videos that were digs at conservatives, because you know he's a filthy, dirty centrist, TM, and he ripped them to fucking shreds. I thought it was a good video.
I haven't watched a Ray Gun video in quite a while.
Yeah, same. Other than that, you know, hadn't watched him in ages. It popped up in my feed, and I gave it a little wee watch, and I thought it was entertaining.
I'll check it out.
We watched on the toilet, huh?
Didn't hear a word.
I said,
"Go ahead."
I said a little wee watch so on the toilet, huh?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that GoFundMe. It's 361.
Wow, not even responding. Fuck you too.
Sheila says, "I know you can't multitask, but I sent a longer joke for later, old man." Okay, buddy. You're getting to know me all too well. Cynical Lindsay earlier says, "I just got my StreamYard set up. First time I'll be using it. Pray for me." You won't have any trouble. It's really simple. Really simple. StreamYards couldn't be any simpler to use. It really couldn't.
Yeah, StreamYards. I've not used it.
Yeah.
But I had to help Vanilla Bear set it up for her stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very simple to set up.
But yeah. So what are the Packers now, Badger? Are they? What's the record? What's the record?
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah. And looking at the rest of the schedule, I'm still pretty hopeful.
Now, does that leave only 2 undefeated teams in the NFL right now?
I think. Well, I'm pretty sure it's more. Yeah, it's definitely more. It's definitely the Patriots, the Bills for some weird reason, and I personally don't count them to be undefeated, but the Lions, because they had a tie. Gosh. They had a tie.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs are also undefeated. The Cowboys are undefeated. The Rams and 49ers both as well. So there's plenty of undefeated teams still. Let's count. There's 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't count the Lions, but sure. If your record is 2-0-1, that's not undefeated. You had a tie. That doesn't count. That's a loss.
Thank you real quick for the donation, Cryptic. That Badger icon looks like a raper.
You mean rapist?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't allowed to put that word in there. You had to like circumvent. So what I hear, Cryptic, is that you rather want to see me in my perfect form. So here you go. That's better, right? I'm pretty sure Cryptic is into that.
Dirty bastard.
It looks like he's saying these nuts.
But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 undefeated teams. 6 if you don't count the Lions.
Oh wait, Badger's
again-
here, isn't he? I know how much he enjoys these. There we go.
Wait, where?
There we are.
Hey, Jeff Ross again. Let's go.
Oh,
I was on a
Gaddafi.
stream with Monkey, Badger, and Badger was on the stream, and I kept switching mine to like Hitler, and he didn't like it.
Why do you have to bring that up?
I'm gonna change it to Anne Frank in a minute if you don't shut up.
Thank you, Cryptic, for the donation. Oh, baby, you know me, Badger, sexy.
See? There you go.
Muammar Gaddafi, know him well. What a joke.
Jordan says a tie isn't a loss. Did you see the game? Both teams lost. That tie was horrible to watch. Cardinals and Lions both lost that game. And you know who else lost? Every single viewer for watching this crap that they were playing.
I don't know. You know, J Kid's a Lions fan. I haven't talked to him about that game yet. So
Yeah, but it's, you know,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna agree that the
Well,
Lions.
you know
should not have
him. He'll
won,
be honest
or
about
should
it.
not have gotten the tie.
Yeah, he'll be honest about it. If they suck, they suck.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure he'll be. He's as surprised as everyone that the Lions are 2-0-1. So
yeah, it's like our second game was ugly. The Colts. We won it, but it was, oh Lord, it was ugly. Lord, it was ugly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this though. Hold on, let me quickly get it up. Who are you playing this week?
Raiders tomorrow. Yeah.
Raiders. Yeah. Okay. And you're, according to Vegas, you're a 6.5 point favorite.
We should cover that.
Let me see. Let me see. I'm having Oakland to cover that. I still have the Colts to win, but not 6.5. That's almost a touchdown. You know. I think it'll be closer than that.
It depends on whether or not Adam Vinatieri has really got his mojo back or not.
Yeah.
That's
My
been
God,
the
what was
story.
happening to him? The only stadium in the NFL he never played in before.
Yeah.
And he does that. Like,
Yeah.
man,
I mean, there's no question that he's the GOAT. Adam Vinatieri's the GOAT as far as kickers goes.
Look, if Pat McAfee says it is right.
Yeah. But yeah, something sure was going on with him. But he
Yeah.
seemed to have got it back together the last game, and let's hope it sticks.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll get off to football because I know not all my followers do the football, and Alex is lost as heck whenever we
Look,
talk about
I mean,
if there's
throwing some shade in the chat there at you foosball
there's-
fans.
if there's someone who doesn't know a lot about football, they better listen and learn.
Yeah.
Or fucking what? You want to go round 3, do you, dickbag? Come on.
Wait, what?
What? 1914 to 1918, 1939 to 1945. That wasn't enough for you, huh?
What?
Let's do it, bitch. 2019
We're
to
talking about
2030.
football, you cunt.
Yeah. And I'm talking about World War, motherfucker.
Owen Harmon, thank you for the donation. Stop playing girly
Jesus.
rugby in layers of Kevlar, you colonial pansies. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but no. Rugby players are pretty freaking tough, and it's insane what they do without pads. But have you seen an NFL player the way they fly around? Yeah,
Oh God.
yeah, it's not even the same.
The beginning of the movie Blindside made me fucking cringe.
Yeah,
Have you seen that? It's about what's his name?
Michael O'Hare.
Yeah, Michael O'Hare. Yeah. It starts off with him diving into someone's legs.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that person's leg snapping and going the other way, which is not
Yeah.
supposed to go.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Low blocks are pretty common for NFL linemen. Yeah.
Don't start a movie about football like that.
yeah, it's not even the same thing. In fact, there's a very real school of thought, and I kind of subscribe to it, that if we had less padding, maybe we'd have less injuries because
Yeah.
people are flying around, they're depending too much on the padding to protect them, and it's just not.
You'd have less CTE amongst players after they've
Well,
retired.
the padding on the fucking body doesn't matter for CTE. CTE is head is concussions.
I know, ball
But
bag.
with-
Rugby players
with-
don't wear helmets. Fag.
Yeah, but maybe going back to the old leather helmets, that might actually be the better call.
Yeah, they're going to be more careful about the way they make a tackle, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got to wear a fucking helmet, and they think, "Oh, I know, I can fucking missile into someone else's face."
I mean, they're not allowed to anymore, but sometimes they still do. And
that's how you end up with CTE.
With the leather helmets, they damn well make sure that they shoulder tackle.
That's how you end up with CTE, thinking that a helmet can stop concussions.
Zombie Teddy, I've tried to like hockey, and I don't dislike it. It's just I don't understand it. So,
Well, ice hockey or just hockey?
he just said hockey, but I'm sure he meant ice hockey.
Yeah.
More than likely.
No one ever says hockey and is talking about field hockey. Like, no,
Well, you say that, but
it's not a thing.
it is.
It is a game, but it's not a thing. You know.
Field hockey.
Yeah. No one cares about it except the people who play it and maybe their family. But even that is iffy. That is sometimes, you know.
The hockey mums.
Yeah,
care.
exactly.
That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice hockey is pretty. I like movies about ice hockey.
Yeah.
Like Goon and Goon 2. They were pretty good.
Yeah, they're entertaining.
I loved Mighty Ducks when I was a kid.
Of course.
Shut your face, German boy. You loved it.
No, I'm in agreement with you. I loved it too. I'm just saying, of course, like everyone does, you know.
I thought you said gross.
No, I said of course.
Oh, I thought you said gross.
No, idiot. Listen.
No, you speak German. It's hard to understand.
I'm not.
Most things you say, I take as a direct threat to my
He
country.
speaks better English than I do, Alex.
Yeah, but you're a redneck.
So am I.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not a redneck.
Yes, I am.
No, you're
Have
not.
have you seen my fucking neck beard?
That doesn't make you a redneck. You don't even smoke on the
does.
toilet. I
It's
smoke on the
part of
toilet. I'm more of a redneck than you.
No, you're not.
Do you live in social housing?
No.
Exactly. Shut your face then.
I was about to call you redneck. No, bloodwing.
Yeah. Well, that would work too.
True. Do you live in social housing?
I live in a very low rent district.
That's not social housing. Fuck
No,
you,
it's not
Alex.
social housing, but
Alex, fuck you.
Fuck you.
trust me.
Wait,
hold on,
do you
hold on,
have?
hold on.
I have a
Hold
question
on.
for you. Do you have
Okay.
a blow-up paddling pool in your front garden?
In
You
the
have to- if you-
backyard, yeah. We don't have a front garden in the backyard, yeah.
Well, all right.
what
It doesn't really count, but all right.
were you what?
Well, I'm
Is
just
that
saying,
the
like, it's a super redneck thing to have a swimming pool in the front garden, a blow-up one.
Yeah, we don't have one we don't have a front garden. We have one in the backyard though. But a backyard is the thing is a backyard is closer to the main street.
Yeah. Well,
And
can people look in very easily? Like, is it that open?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Pretty easy. Yeah. We do have a hedge, but since the main road, the main street here, is elevated, it's quite easy to look in despite the hedge.
All right. Okay. So you don't spend much time in that paddling pool, then?
I
assume.
don't. I really don't.
Well, you shouldn't be this time of year anyway. The weather's turned.
Yeah, but like whatever time of the year it is, I'm not. No, but my parents do, and yeah, that's an embarrassment.
Okay. So it's probably not a good thing to actually be arguing over who's more redneck.
I got you all beat. I'm not even arguing. So
Yes. Look,
Well, yeah.
we're not, look, okay, hold on. We're not arguing about who's the most redneck of us three because that debate is well settled.
Well,
We're
yeah,
talking
that's-
about who's the redneck among us two, the British butt boy over there and me.
But boy, I
Real
don't
quick-
come from a nation of people who bleach their anuses, okay?
Real quick, Owen Harmon, thank you for the donation. I'm way more redneck than y'all. I'm from Stoke, and I live in Hungary, the Alabama of Europe.
Yeah, I
Mate,
live in Brandenburg, the Alabama of Germany.
I've been to Stoke and
I've been to Alabama.
well, yeah, of course you have.
That's like just like Mecca is for the Muslims, Alabama is for the rednecks. It's like where everyone goes to at least once in their life to be like,
Yeah.
let's see the great redneck god, whoever that is. I don't know.
Well, let's
God
see
of
where
rednecks.
George Wallace used to be the governor. And neither of you even know what that is.
No.
Nope.
George Wallace was the governor that closed off the schools to black people. The whole marches and everything were all there in Alabama.
Okay, so king of the
Very
rednecks,
racist
basically.
individual, and yeah, until the president forced him to open the schools, and that whole mess started with George Wallace.
Okay, king of the rednecks.
Yeah, who was eventually shot but survived.
Oh wow.
Yeah, when he made a run at the presidency.
Oh boy.
Well, it's unsurprising. Controversial figures always have assassination attempts on them, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even Trump's had a couple of people have a crack at him. I'm sure there's been more than a few behind the scenes
And
that we
yes,
don't know about.
and yes, Faithless, you were exactly correct. He was a Democrat.
Yeah.
It's very odd, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no,
Oh,
it's not odd.
We're
It's
so
not at all.
anti-racist. We're so anti-racist. Oh yeah, except that one time that we closed off the schools for blacks. But we're not talking about that anymore.
Yeah, Shigra, thank you. And this is a real quote by George Wallace: "Segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever."
Jesus fuck, he was a cunt.
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
He was.
I mean, he the thing is, like, he was a cunt by today's standards. I'm pretty sure he was also a cunt by standards back in the day.
He was. He was.
Yeah. Like, I generally like don't like judging people based on like people of history based on today, but man, he was a cunt for his time too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm not familiar with him, but yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. So Vizier, thoughts on Huey Long? I know who Huey Long is, but I don't know enough about him. I'd have to touch up my memory on him to really be able to speak on it, to be honest.
Oh my god, Mr. Hugh. The Germans were far more efficient at killing than the Klan. Look, that's how efficiency can be good and bad. Like we Germans are generally efficient, but that means like in everything, including the bad stuff, like killing millions of people.
Yeah, you're an industrious people.
Yes. Sometimes to our own peril.
Well, yeah, they do industry well. Yeah.
They make nice cars and make a lot of them.
Yeah. Make a heck of a tank.
Yeah.
Of course.
What? That was a compliment.
Look, Blowing.
your
Don't forget our guns, okay? Please. German guns are top notch.
That was a compliment. Your Panzers were tearing our tanks to pieces.
Yet we lost.
Yeah.
Well, there's many reasons for that.
Yeah. I mean,
Overextension being one of the biggest.
Yeah, I was about to say the main one being what's the word I'm looking for?
Biting off a little more than you could chew.
Well, the main one being Hitler being too ambitious,
Mm-hmm.
trying to fight everyone at the same time, like idiot.
He's like a little drunk person with major small man syndrome. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Trying
He's
to fight
like
everybody.
Bagel Boss guy,
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that guy trying to fight celebrities and stuff to remain relevant or something?
He's trying to remain relevant. I don't know how, but he's definitely trying to remain relevant. That's all I know about this guy. He's also trying to grow to varying success.
Real quick, thank you, Cryptic, for the donation. Germans are great with gas. I hear it's suffocating.
Fuck's sake. You're
trying
terrible person.
too hard, Cryptic. You're trying too hard with that one, buddy.
Yeah, I disavow.
But you have to. You've had to disavow a lot in the last few days, haven't you? Bless you.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure I told you before, but when I say I disavow, like I'm not required by law to do it.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. It's just for fun.
I feel like Merkel's going to come.
It's basically at this point, it's basically my catchphrase. Just like Monkey always says, shh, just let it happen. Yeah. Mine is I disavow.
Okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
But our speech laws are bad. Granted, I'm 100% agree, but they're not that bad. They're not that horrible.
Yeah,
that we are forced. Like compelled speech is thankfully not a thing. Like you can't say everything. Like you're barred from saying certain things, but you're never compelled to say something.
Yeah,
once it gets there, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go away. I'm definitely gonna move.
Well, presumably you can make fun of Nazis.
For the thing is, there was a little shift in let's say German jurisprudence, probably is the right word there. Which Ludwig probably doesn't even understand. Sorry, old man.
What are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
Yeah, the word jurisprudence.
I know exactly what
it's such a long word, and you're a redneck.
It doesn't mean stupid.
I was just joking, man.
He wasn't joking.
I was.
He was joking.
Look, I may be the only German in the world who actually jokes a lot.
Well, that's true. Germans don't seem to have a sense of humor.
Yeah,
from what I've seen.
I mean, I've seen it. that they don't. I've seen it a lot.
Well,
I'm making jokes on my Facebook all the time, and I was making like jokes and memes about like Greta, and people are like, "How dare you attack that child?" I'm like, "It's a joke, you idiot! Fuck's sake!"
What would jokes take away from the efficiency?
Exactly. That's the point. That's why I'm making them, but don't tell him.
You try to slow down the country.
Yes.
All right then.
I was.
I'm gonna tell Merkel.
I was one. Do you know? Do you guys know who Klaus Kinski is?
Yeah.
You do? Hey.
Yes.
He was a very one of the most famous German actors, and he was very well known for, let's say, his outbursts of rage on set. And so I was one post I made was, if you're angry in Germany, Germany might be the best place for you to really make a big career. Greta, Klaus Kinski, Hitler. And people got angry in my comments. I was like, holy shit, guys, come on, it's a joke.
Well, what do they say to you? Just like going, oh, how dare you? How very dare, disgusting.
Yeah.
That kind of British scolding that you get when you tell naughty jokes over here.
Yeah, I think at this point it's probably like Western European scolding. It's not just limited to Britain. Like the French, I've seen the French do it. I've seen,
of course, the French.
I mean, the French have invented it.
Real quick, thank you for the donation, Owen Harmon. Germans are vermin. Good night, everybody. That's not.
Oh, fuck you too, Owen. Jesus.
Even I wouldn't call Badger vermin. I
would
might
you
call
me?
a badger vermin.
What would you call me?
What would I call you?
I shouldn't have asked that question.
see, now I'm going to be thinking like, what would be just on the line there?
I knew.
You're a bit like a hamster, you know.
Oh, wow.
You're not a rat. You know,
I mean,
you're not
yeah,
vermin, but
look, I know I'm cute. Okay, you don't have to tell me.
you got them
Hamsters are
cheeks.
cute.
Yeah, I squeeze your fat cheeks.
Fat cheeks. Fuck
Well,
you.
yeah. Well, hamsters have fat cheeks. That's why they're cute.
They have chubby cheeks. It's not fat.
Oh, enough with the PC language. Come on.
Yeah, it's not PC. Look, I have to tell myself some euphemisms to make it through life. You know.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I have heavy bones. You know, that kind of stuff.
Heavy bones.
Yeah.
Do you remember when people used to say that black people couldn't swim because of heavy bone density?
Wow.
And it's actually heavy skin density, would you believe?
This
I'm not joking, by the way. That's the thing.
Wow.
Because black people do generally, unless they learn to do it from an early age, do tend to struggle.
Thank you, angry Illinoisan. She will appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Germans also do tend to struggle, but you know, in other ways.
Well, that's because you're full of beer and sausage.
No, that's not the struggle I'm talking about.
Oh, what's the struggle to be funny?
No,
or have
you
a
still
sense of
don't
humor.
get it.
No, I'm not.
You are
I'm not really paying
You're
attention.
a great idiot, dude.
Really? That's rich coming from you.
What's the most I wouldn't say popular but famous book by a German?
Mein Kampf.
And what's the English translation?
Actually, what? My Struggle. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Now I get it. Okay.
For fuck's sake, that took you.
Well,
so
I forget
long.
that you're German from time to time.
See, that's how good my English is.
Well, I've met a few Germans in my time, believe it or not. My mum, I say I didn't, but my mum did, hosted German students.
Oh wow!
During the summer one year, and a lot of you tend to learn English in an American accent. So
actually, the thing is, we actually don't. We just adapt it over time.
Well, I met a bunch of students in Florida, actually.
Okay.
That were in Florida learning English, which I thought was a bad state to be learning it in.
That is true.
But yeah, they all sounded very American to me, and they were like, no, we're from Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I forget that you're German, which isn't really a good thing, because like I'm gonna have to put like a badge on you or something.
Don't put badges on people. We tried that. It's
well, I mean, you tattooed numbers onto the Jews, so I think it's only fucking fair.
Yeah, but we also put badges on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a badge on you, just a name tag. You can peel it off at the end of the day.
Fuck's sake!
It's question time, isn't it?
It is for the next 7 minutes.
Oh god! Please, no bad question. I have no influence on that, anyways. So fire away, everyone.
You shouldn't be saying things like that. Being a German.
No. Well played.
Oh, Shio.
Yep. Saw that one coming.
I knew that.
What did he say?
Going.
What did he say? I'm not looking.
What has more brains than Kurt Cobain? The wall behind you.
Okay, yeah. I watched a documentary on Kurt Cobain. It was a really not a well done documentary. I guess they must not have had a lot of money.
Yeah.
They interviewed a guy who claimed to actually be a hitman who was hired by Courtney.
Yeah.
To kill him. I don't know. There's some shady shit that with Courtney and Kurt.
It is. Yeah. It's pretty shady stuff.
Yeah.
Jono says, Badger, how much do you love the Hoff?
The Hoff.
Look.
Not the Hoff. The Hoff. Or the Holocaust.
I don't know where he's going with it. If you single-handedly were responsible for tearing down the wall that kept you in a communist country, everyone would love you that lived in that communist country. So come on, man. It's not a question. Like 100%. Like,
I
he's
thought
my
he was
man
asking
crush.
your opinion on Hasselhoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, he did? Did he?
Yeah.
Did he? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I knew that there was a link between.
And I was saying, like, he single-handedly tore down the wall, and so everyone in from East Germany loves him. Like, obviously, 100%. He's my man
that's
crush.
why they like him.
Yeah. It wasn't like, what was it, Reagan and Gorbachev? No. It was Hasselhoff. It was the Hoff. Single-handedly, just him.
You know, there was a time when I thought he was actually German.
I mean, he has quite a German name, so.
Yeah. Well, I knew that he was adored by you Germans. I know he's your hero, and you've got like a poster of him up on the wall.
One.
One.
Come on, don't be ridiculous.
I thought he was German.
No, he's not. He does have German ancestry, but he himself is not German. He's not a German citizen.
Even I have German ancestry, mate.
Why
are you laughing?
Say something. I was about to say something. I'm not gonna.
I'm not joking when I say that.
Yeah,
you're about to compare me to Hitler, weren't you?
No. I was about to say something about, you know, one of my ancestors, you know, doing it with your mom.
One of mine.
No, doing it with your mom.
Oh. Well, that would make us family, and I'm not so sure you wanted the joke to go in that direction.
I don't know. You're right. Oh God, worst thought ever.
I'm not that bad.
Eh.
This is proof that you actually are racist.
You can't always play the race card. Come on.
Hey, excuse me, it's 2019. I shall do what I will, sir.
Fuck's sake.
I enjoy your company, Badger.
That's gay.
Wow, you're a homophobe too, huh? Wow, you're gonna get fucking wrecked by Merkel, aren't you?
Haven't I already?
Well, yeah, right. Yeah,
he's got a point.
Yeah,
he's got him and every other German.
Come on.
That's fair. Any questions in the chat?
Not really. Not really. But we're getting close enough to the end where I need to start giving us an outro. So thanks everybody for coming out and sharing, and especially thank you to those that have donated to my daughter's GoFundMe. You're a great bunch of people. You really are. But also thank you for supporting this channel by coming out, chatting with us, the thumbs up, all that. Thank you, Alex, as always, for coming out. Anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, the Lord Bear video on terrible tattoos on Irate Alex, go give that a watch, guys. Also, there are a couple channel members in the chat. There is a new video that I've uploaded today. Go check that out, and that should be out hopefully some point tomorrow, and that's going to be a Kickstarter, a critical Kickstarter video for you guys to go check out, and I had fun making it, so you guys might enjoy that, so look out for it.
There you go. Badger, you're always welcome. Anything you want to shout out?
we need to finance you some kind of language class.
I guess so, yeah.
I thought you were going to say we need a final solution.
No.
I don't have any IT, so I can't see what I'm saying.
But yeah, pretty much just my Twitter at FHS Badger, and that's, you know, I'm what is it today? Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, later today I'm gonna publish my NFL picks against the spread and the over/under. And so far on the year, I'm above 500. The record is 53, 44, and 1. So They're good picks, you know.
Yeah.
Better. I'm better than the bookies in Vegas. You know? So there's that. Got him beat so far.
There you go. There you go.
Hopefully keeps on. You never know.
And as for me, Redneck Radio will return on Tuesday at 2:30 Eastern, and tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern will be episode 15. Wow, episode 15 of Redneck Track. So if you like that, be on the lookout for that. That's when it'll premiere. But as I said, thank you to everybody out in the chat and everybody that comes and listens to us and finds us entertaining. That just amazes me. But we're out of here for now. So get out of my yard.
Bye, guys.
Bye.